Hello, my name is Mark Bagnall, and I am CEO of an exciting new biotech company called Phenomix Sciences. Phenomix is tackling one of healthcare's most intractable problems, obesity. Obesity affects 42% of adult Americans today, and it's growing fast. It's expensive, and it's responsible for many other diseases like type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and hypertension, all leading causes of death in the United States. Our mission is to bend the curve and bring obesity rates down. By introducing precision medicine to obesity, we want to do for obesity what precision medicine has done for oncology, which is profound. Phenomix itself is an early-stage company founded last year with robust technology from Mayo Clinic. We're very fortunate to be backed by the AMA's innovation arm, Health 2047, and by United Healthcare. The big problem in obesity medicine today is variability in response to treatment. For any one diet, drug, device, or surgical technique, that intervention only works well in about 30% of patients. And it's this issue in variability in response to treatment that our founders at Mayo Clinic set out to tackle 10 years ago. To date, they've generated almost 1,000 patients worth of clinical data. And what they've learned is that obesity is not one disease, but at least four. These four phenotypes are mechanistically distinct and need to be treated differently. They've demonstrated in their clinical studies that treating according to phenotypes leads patients to lose up to twice as much weight, a remarkable outcome. However, the process for determining phenotypes is laborious and expensive, and therefore not scalable, which is where Phenomix comes in. We've created a significant database of clinical and molecular information from the Mayo Clinic and from their clinical studies and from elsewhere, and using sophisticated AI tools demonstrated that it's possible to identify obesity phenotypes from the biomarkers in a patient's blood. This insight allows us to build products that can help a physician determine which intervention should be used for the best results. Our first test, which will be launched in the next few months, is for the latest class of obesity drugs, the GLP1 drugs. In fact, the first new drug approved for chronic weight management since 2014 is a GLP1 drug called semaglutide and branded as Wegovy. It's effective, but not for all patients, and it's costly, up to $1,500 a month, and worst of all, has tough side effects on initial dosing. Our test will tell a physician and their patient if semaglutide is going to work for them, and so whether the cost and the side effects are worth it. Our initial business model is straightforward. We will sell directly to obesity specialists and their patients. This approach, which does not require us to obtain payer coverage, is normal in obesity medicine, where insurance coverage is minimal. There are roughly 5,000 specialists today who see 2 million new patients a year. We think this market alone is worth $2 billion in the next 5 years, and therefore an ideal market for Phenomix to launch its products. After Series A, we plan to obtain insurance coverage for our products, and we'll be able then to access the much larger primary care market, which we believe is worth over $20 billion. As to the management team, by way of background, I have many years' experience in biotech. I've been a founder, senior executive, CEO of several companies. I've been responsible, too, for several successful exits. I'm supported by a skilled and experienced team. Williamson recently joined as our COO. She is a long-term executive in obesity device companies and has a record of successful product launches. She's also well known to our future customers, bariatric surgeons, and they trust her. In addition to Lee, Tim O'Connor joined last year as our chief data scientist and our CTO. He has extensive background in bioinformatics and deep expertise developing similar products to ours at top-tier diagnostics companies like Illumina and CareDx. Lastly, our founders, Dr. Andres Acosta and Dr. Michael Camilleri, two top-tier Mayo Clinic physicians, spend a considerable amount of time with us. In fact, we meet weekly with Dr. Acosta and benefit greatly from his participation, his ongoing research, and his clinical insights. So with the launch of our first product on the horizon, we're raising $4 million in the notes round financing led by Health 2047 and United Healthcare. We're looking for investors with a strong background in healthcare, with the knowledge and expertise to help us build our company. And therefore, we're inviting you to join us in our mission to conquer obesity. Thank you very much.